Holy crap, guys! This is insane. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is nuts, and I'm gonna bring in Jorge right now because this is just groundbreaking. This is insane. If you guys haven't already heard about it, we're gonna talk about it right now, guys. Jorge, what's going on, brother?
What's up?
Oh
What's
my
going on, Jay?
god, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is nuts. Okay, so guys, literally this morning, Jorge sent me an email, and he was basically like, "Jay, do you want to go? Do you want to do something this afternoon?" I'm like, "Ah, sure, why not? Let's do it." And he was so secretive about it. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and let Jorge talk about how this all came about first, because this is nuts. Jorge, tell us all about it, brother. What the hell happened today, man?
Dude, so okay, today, as you all may know, there's a little show called C2E2 happening right now in Chicago, Illinois. And the folks at Mondo were participating. They're one of the exhibitors as part of the Funko. And today, our buddy Attack Peter was at a panel, and they had been, kind of alluding to a big reveal. And they were talking about that a few weeks back. And well, the cat is officially out of the bag. Thundercats is coming to Mondo, people, and I am so freaking excited. Like, here's the thing, man. Like, behind the scenes, I was privy to this information a while back. I was just, really like keeping quiet about it. And, in a way, I was sort of involved in the creation of this because, Peter reached out to me and he was like, "Hey, dude, you got 15 minutes. Send me a list of everything that a Lion-O 12-inch action figure should have." And I was like, "Oh shit!" I dropped everything I was doing, just started texting all these different details and stuff. So, awesome design by Emiliano Santa Lucia, which has been working on the Masters of the Universe line, and he's been doing an amazing job on that. So concept art is by Santa Lucia. Not quite sure who's doing the 3D art, but without further ado, folks, let's take a look at Lion-O.
You you killed it, brother. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Here we go.
You killed it, brother. There's. Okay, ready. All right, there we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dude, this is
Oh my god.
everything and anything I would have expected from Mondo. It's like just the detail. I love the furry texture on it. Um, oh my god, it's just the colors, they pop, just the sculpt. I want to say this was probably May that sculpted this. I don't think this was Fantastic Four, but I'm gonna get the information because credit is due for the creative portion. But man, this 3D render is amazing.
Oh my
And
god.
while I know some people will be like, "Oh, they got rid of the speedos," I'm like, dude, I'm perfectly fine with the armor coveralls. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really like detach itself too much from the original design. You know what I mean? It's obviously got its Mondo flair, right? But dude, tell me, Jay, what do you think, man?
What do I think? Oh my god. Brother, I'm a loss for words. I'm a loss for freaking words. Oh my god, this is insane. I wasn't thinking. We talked about it. Jorge, you and I talked about this for forever, right? Like we've been talking about this for freaking ever. And because obviously we're Masters Universe, the Thundercats, they work like this, man. It's if you're a Thundercat, if you're a Master Universe fan, you're probably a Thundercats fan. So this is just out of this world. Oh my god. I'm wondering if Tommy Hodges sculpted this at all. You
It
know
may
what I
have
mean?
been
Because
Tommy. I know that I was thinking the guy that did Beastman. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it's May Tata. I don't know his last. I can't pronounce his last name. I don't want to like destroy it here on the live stream, but the guy that did the Beastman sculpt,
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's him because of the feline and the fur and all that kind of stuff. He's also the one that did Panther and Battle Cat. So I was thinking, maybe he's the one involved in the 3D sculpting. I'm going to try to get confirmation on it, but man, this looks amazing. Just amazing.
Dude, this is beyond amazing. This is absolutely ridiculous right now. Holy crap. Like, oh my God, this is something like I've never seen before. This is just crazy. Oh man, this is I love the overall look of it.
Yeah.
The facial sculpt, the design. This is crazy. How long you've been keeping this a secret from me, Jorge, man? Like seriously, how long have you been keeping a secret, man? This is crazy. This is crazy.
I already knew that this was kind of being worked on at PowerCon last year. So
oh man, you bastard. Great stuff, Jorge. And congratulations on getting involved, man. Getting involved. That's crazy.
Yeah,
this is sick.
It's super exciting, because even though it's a minimal input, it's just it's still being a part of it in any way is just fantastic, and just it being like my absolute favorite IP, to be able to be a part of that, it's mind-blowing and humbling at the same time. I wanted to share the original concept art that I did, which leans more on the cartoon, but let me see if I can pull it up in the meantime. But while I look for that, I want to show you all the bells and whistles that this thing comes with.
Oh my God, this is great. I thought we were only going to see the Lionel. What? Oh my God, no freaking way, dude. We've been talking about this forever. Holy crap. Holy crap. Are you serious?
Yeah, bro.
Dude, they beat Super 7 to the punch. Oh my God. Holy crap.
Snarf, I was not aware of. Snarf,
oh wow, that is sick. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's just absolutely bonkers, brother. Holy crap.
And see if I can zoom in here so you can see. There we go. So here is the original turnarounds by Emiliano. You could see, they went with the textured feel, the textured sculpt on the skin, which I think works great, because when it's painted, it translates really well. Sure. So you don't really see it like an eyesore or anything like that. Look at the detail they put into the emblem. Like, it's got like these little diamond kind of crystals.
Wow.
On the inside, and then the little details on the belt. I like the armored coveralls. Like, it's okay. I'm sure he has the Speedo underneath that. You know what I mean? But it's just, I guess they wanted to give it a little bit more of a modern look. And Mondo always likes to take their creative liberties and do stuff and plus up things. And I think this design is absolutely incredible. I think they did a fantastic job, giving it that Mondo flair. For example, adding the little wrist, the gauntlet there, on the left wrist. And this I love. It looks like,
oh my God,
I gotta get confirmation, but it looks like we might be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heads. Either that, or there's just the eyes. They're showing that it's going to glow in the dark. I
think that's probably exactly what it is. I think you're right about that. But I think that there are some certain looks. Like, one of them looks a little bit more cat-like.
Yes.
If I'm correct about that.
Yeah, very lion, feral.
It looks more feral, right? But the other ones are definitely a real scowling face, the glow in the. I hope those glow in the dark. Oh my god, I hope those
Mhm.
glow in the dark. But then there it is. Oh my god, Jorge, we've been talking about that forever. Like this is the one that Super 7 is probably going to end up making eventually, right? But I mean, there he is.
Mondo beat him to the punch, man.
There's the Coronation Lion-O, right?
Yeah.
Coronation freaking Lion-O. Like, oh my god, that's crazy. That
Now
is
the only thing I got to get confirmation, I'm not sure, is I'm pretty sure they're going to go with soft goods on the cape. I don't see why they would do a plastic cape, because they're not sticking to that 100% animation design like they're doing with the X-Men.
yeah.
So I'm hoping this is going to be a posable wired fabric cape.
I think they probably are because for instance, She-Ra has a wired cape, right? I
Right.
don't think it would make sense for them just to make a regular cape that does not what's it called uh position properly. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think you're absolutely right. It's definitely going to be a wired cape, 100%.
So yeah, man, this is bonkers. I love the fact that also they gave us two claw shields, the furry version and the more cartoon metal version.
Yeah, it's very much like what Super 7 has done,
Mhm.
and I love that. I love the fact that they're diving into a more I guess realistic would be the term, right?
Right.
But a version of Lion-O that you would probably see somewhere, in an alternate universe, right? Like this is huge. Oh my god, this is absolutely crazy.
I could totally see something like this, like in a feature film, for
Yes,
example. You
yes,
know,
absolutely,
that's what it looks like to me. Um,
100%.
the Snarf, of course, is animated to the T's.
Oh yeah,
I'm
he looks awesome.
kind of curious about Snarf because he's included and he's full bodied. So you know how, for example, when they released Man at Arms, it came with Orko hiding in that little pot. So I was wondering why they would include Snarf as a little sidekick piece versus making like a Snarf with a bunch of different heads and full articulation and candy fruit and all that sort of stuff. So
I think though that Snarf, unfortunately, right, his history is very much you know a companion of Lionel, right? And I think that there's still an opportunity to include all that extra stuff with Snarfer. You know what I mean? Because Snarfer, he could have Uncle Osbert's extra heads. You know what I mean? Like the timed edition, right? I think that that's possible
right.
because really Lionel should not be without Snarf. I think that they made a pretty good decision here. It to me it seems like a great like a pretty decent decision. I don't know. That's just my thoughts.
And then my guesses are timed edition for sure is the Snarf coronation head cape and maybe the feral head. So I'm guessing standard version will be the two standard heads and everything else, because I think the Sword of Omens effect should definitely come with a standard one as well.
Yeah, I'm of the I'm of a similar opinion, but I also kind of think just because of the way these things work, I also kind of think that he won't come with if you scroll back down, I don't think he'll come with the coron. Yeah, you're right. I don't. He's not going to come with the coronation portion of it, and I don't think he'll come with the furry what's it called the
Claw
claw
shield?
shield. Yeah, and
Mhm.
probably he won't come with the Book of Omens. I can probably see that
Well,
too.
definitely this weapon, this kind of
Yeah, the new
nunchaku.
yeah the
I
flail.
think I think that's definitely a timed edition
Yeah,
exclusive.
100%. You're absolutely right. I don't think those are going to be part of the pack out for sure.
So now it's just going to be the waiting game. Like I feel I'm trying to like
Oh
kind
my
of
god.
pinpoint like the way Mondo rolls things out. So from the time that they show concept art, but this is far further along than concept art because we have 3D render already. So I wonder when this will drop. I'm thinking maybe Comic-Con. Comic-Con might be the time to launch the pre-order. What do you
know
think?
what? Mondo works fast. You know what I mean? Every time they drop something cool, it's a few months down the road. You know what I mean? It's not. They don't wait. They do not wait. These guys, they're crazy that way, right?
Yeah,
They're absolutely crazy that way. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is nuts. This is news like I've never seen before. This is insane.
dude, this is like insane. And the thing is, you know, the realm of possibilities is that's where I'm at. Like, who's next? You know, I'm pretty sure Mumra the Ever Living is probably following this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the
And he's going to be massive.
Man.
He's going to be at least Beastman size, at least.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe not as thick like a big boy, like a Hulk, but he will be probably as big as Beastman. And I mean, you've seen my designs, my concept art. I did a design of Ever Living. Most recently, I did a design for the regular Mumra money version. And
did you find those?
I got Lionel here.
Okay.
Let me get the Mumra Ever Living, the regular Mumra up. But yeah, man, this is
insane, brother. This is like I've never seen it before. Let's take a couple of questions from the. Let's take a look at some of the comments that are coming in because thank you guys for joining us today. This is just bonkers. Like this is absolutely pure insanity in a lot of ways. All right, so Mr. Gunner, Lionheart 3 Lions Matrix, hoping for 1/6 scale Motu Hiss Deluxe or Grizzlar villains and Fisto Ramman for Hero Masterverse 1/6 scale, but who knows? Honestly, it would be really cool to see a lot of Master of the Universe stuff, but I'm just absolutely over the moon about what happened today. This is just crazy. I think Mondo team would prefer Cobra Khan and Clawful. It would be interesting to see those characters 100%. Frankie Rivera called it. He said Thundercats 100%. That was around 2:00. So this man knew it. This man was so excited about it. Constantine, what's going on, my friend? An ideal world, the magical land money was no issue for me, and UK Customs stopped losing money. Bloody Mondos. I'd love to see a 1/6 scale too. Oh, too bad. Too bad would be sick. 100%. Absolutely. Clint Jorgensen got the Rogue shipping. Oh, Rogue is shipping now. Sweet. That is awesome. Congratulations, Clint. Matt made it. If they get Thundercats, I'm screwed. I would love a Triclops, Stratos, or Manny Faces reveal. Dude, you're screwed.
So you're screwed.
You are screwed, brother. Frankie Rivera, Thundercats ho. That's right, brother. Thundercats freaking ho. What's going on, Pedro Lopez? Good to see you, brother. Psycho Hot is in the house. Mr. Vice 1234. Looking forward to the Mondo news. Achilles 01987. Thundercats, please. Your wishes have been granted, my friend. Pedro Lopez, what a day. Yes, Pedro. What a freaking day. Mythic Dolphins in the house. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Achilles, Thundercats? Oh, F yeah. Absolutely. Pedro says, another way just to drain my money. Dude, it never stops, bro. It never stops. This is crazy. Frankie Rivera, you're on. No, we're not. We're live, brother. We're live. What's this? Jason Electric. Yes, I want Mumra the Ever Living. Jorge, do you have that? Can you bring it up?
I'm gonna bring
that's crazy. Let's see here. I'll take Thundercats #1 to me always. Yes, you know what? It's my #1 and #2. You know what I mean? Like Motu was always going to be my #1, but this one has always been my favorite. Jorge, you've seen my sword, Jorge. I've shown it to you before, haven't I?
Sure.
Oh my god! Like seriously, if there's anybody as obsessed, or maybe not as much, but you know, Thundercats classics, you can't beat that. Holy crap, dude, that's sick. Oh my God. Let's take a quick look at that, guys. Look at this. Holy crap.
So I just finished this a few days ago. And I showed it to Hector over at Mondo, and he absolutely loved the accessories. I wanted to bring something different that Super 7 didn't. So I did Gregorian, which is my it's my favorite like little alter ego of Mumra.
That's right.
You know, I gave him the transformation face, and then I thought, what else could be really iconic? And absolutely, it had to be Wizra's helmet. You know,
right.
Mumra looks really cool with Wizra's helmet on.
100%.
So, you know, I also wanted to make Mumra very, you know, grotesque and skinny. And I think in the 1/6 scale world, this is something that should definitely be like fabric wire bandy bandages. I think if they could manage to do bandages wrapped around the body, that would work great. As a matter of fact, I have this custom that I've been working on for a while, and this is made with Mythic Legions. So it's basically, I got medical tape and I wrapped it around like bandages, and I think it looks really good, and it would translate amazing in 1/6 scale.
It looks incredible. Holy crap. Now, guys, we do have to remind everybody, this is not Mondo official. This is actually Jorge's concept art, which is absolutely incredible. For you guys who don't know, Jorge is a wonderful illustrator. What's your Instagram page for your illustrations, Jorge? Why don't you tell everybody about that?
So my art page is actually JP Arts _studio. I could share it here in the.
Yep. I want to give a huge shout out to Red Foreman for the $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Always great to see Red Foreman. Ramen Toy Tanks and Fan Hobbies are also getting into the 1/12 military vehicle game. Is 1/12 vehicles the new third-party masterpiece? Interesting. We will. I guess we'll find out, right, Red Foreman? We will find out. Let's see here. So, yep, J Part Studio, guys. If you want to check out Jorge's work, definitely head over to J Part Studio. I just put it into the chat. You guys can take a look at it, and we'll visit that page a little later in the stream. Can you zoom in on the face of Mumra there, because he looks amazing, Jorge?
Yeah, a second here. Always have issues with this navigation. So I have it zoomed in, but then it crops. Hold on.
Yeah, probably just want to use the arrows. Can you send it to me? I'll throw it up and we can.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me. In the meantime, we'll take a couple of more comments here. Guys, thank you for being here this afternoon. What an amazing reveal by Mondo. MWJ, the armor works for me. Mumra should be next. And I'm hoping that it's this one. I'm hoping that, well, it's going to be Ever Living first, because, you know, Lionel has to fight somebody. But this is an amazing Ever Living. Sorry, this is an amazing Mumra mummy form. This is incredible. Giraffe, Triclops, and Real Blast, we got, or Riot. Let's go, Mondo. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like any of those were announced today. You never know. Maybe tomorrow, on the last day of C2E2, they might talk about something. Toy Cartel, take my money. I know, right? Just take it, guys. Just absolutely freaking take it. We'll show everybody this one again. And Frankie, oh my goodness, yeah, it's crazy. Is Snarf the deluxe? You know what? That's actually what we're wondering, if Snarf is going to be the deluxe. Not sure yet. We actually have no idea if he's going to be deluxe or not. But he looks absolutely thrilling. I mean, look, you know, he's got that Rankin and Bass feel, don't you think? Don't you think so, Jorge? Like,
sure.
He looks straight out of Rankin and Bass, right? The design, the look, I love the overall details, and you know, the Book of Omens. Wow, we should talk about the Sword of Omens. Don't you think? Don't you think so, Jorge? Like this,
yeah.
This is a brand, like the first one is more or less the same. It's got this the the bottom of the hilt has a little bit more detail, just a
More
tiny
detail.
bit, right? But everything on the dagger of omens looks pretty much the same. But
Mhm.
the sword of omens, when it's aroused, like wow, look at that! Like you see all the little details on the hilt.
Yep.
You can see a little additional details on the symbol itself. Everything's like really like the fur on a cat is actually coming up, right? But
Yeah.
look what they did with the sword itself. It's got a bloodlet in it now,
Yeah.
and the fuller looks just so great. I love the ornate detail of it. It's harkening very much like a king's sword. It's one that's actually more ceremonial, but at the same time, this can do a lot of damage if it really comes down to it. What are your thoughts on the Sword of Omens in this form?
I love it. I love it. I think it's definitely, it's got that Mondo flair. Mondo always likes to, go over the top with the details and like hidden little Easter eggs. For example, for us that own the Battle Cat, all that crazy detail that they sculpted into the saddle. It's just amazing. It's what we've come to expect from Mondo. They just do amazing. It's almost like it's like pimp my Lionel, right? They pimp everything that they make. Like they touch it and it's like, whoa, like definitive,
100%. I'm totally on board with you there. It's like a what's it called? The ideal version, or sorry, I guess grown up version would be different. It's like a reimagining of the whole line, right? Like that's I think where they're really starting to move it into, and I love it. It's just so great. So yeah, guys, really, this is Jorge's work, and I'm blown away by this. Congratulations, brother. This is like
Thanks, man.
this is next level stuff, man. Holy crap. When did you start illustrating, bro? Like,
I mean, I've always loved art, man. When I got out of high school, I actually had an opportunity to go to a school in California, and stupid me, I gave it up because it was only partial scholarship. It wasn't covering uh, room and board. It was just covering tuition, and the ignorant young me was like, "Oh my god, I don't know anybody in California. How am I gonna pay for room and board?" It's like, dog, get a roommate and get a part-time job. But whatever, it's something that could have happened. Um, I had gotten that scholarship. It was with Otis School of Art and Design, which
wow,
actually they have a partnership with Mattel. So if I would have been there as a student, I would have been an intern at Mattel, and who knows where I would be today in the toy industry, right? But
brother, man, that missed opportunities, but that's okay. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like your life is what you make it, right? So at the end of the day, this is amazing stuff. But yeah, man, who knows? You could probably you never know. You might have a foot in the door with Mondo though. I mean, like they seem to like your work.
that's
So
what I'm hoping. I'm hoping to get that opportunity to come in there and show them what I have, and it's just, you got to keep knocking on those doors. You know what I mean? But absolutely, if I get to work in any type of way on this IP with Mondo, it'll be an absolute dream come
yeah,
true.
and this was your original concept for a
Yes.
1/6 scale Lion-O.
Yeah.
And man, this is cool, man. This is really cool.
As you can see with my design, I lean more towards the Rankin Bass and
Yep.
the animation. I just did the Mondo articulation. Um, and there's only two things that they didn't do, that Mondo didn't do, which was the claw shield, the actual claw grappling hook claw coming out. That, I think that would have been a cool effect, to have
Yep.
that popping out of the claw shield, and also the emblem from the actual sword bursting out. I thought that would have been a cool effect.
Yeah,
That
the
would be
symbol,
there.
the
If you could
signal,
just
the
kind
cap.
of like either magnetically attach it or clip it to the sword and get that effect of when the Sword of Omens is doing the call. you
Mhm.
know. But yeah, other than that, I think they just did an amazing job. It's totally what Mondo would do, like um I can only think about the realm of possibilities for variants, definitely, the evil Lion-O for sure. Um, they could probably do it toy colors, LJN style, exclusive. So, there's a lot of realm of possibilities because this one's more like the Mondo version, but we've seen how they do all these variants. And I could definitely see like a LJN homage version of Lion-O.
100%, 100%. But it's fascinating to see how different artists tackle different problems, right? And different concepts. But yes, 100%, you are definitely on the money. I totally agree with you that this is definitely a Mondo type of concept where they've taken the original idea from Rankin and Bass, but then made it more of uh, an up to date, 2022, sorry, 2024 version of Lionel. You know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah,
I really do. You know what? And I've seen other designs close to this, through comics and through different designers. But I think that given this opportunity, this is a really good version of Lionel. And like you said, there's a heck of a lot more detail that they are able to rich detail that they're able to add to the character at 1/6 scale, because with 1/12 scale you're not going to be able to see all these pieces of texture, you know what I
exactly.
mean, where you
Yeah.
can't see that stuff,
Yeah,
right?
they definitely take advantage of the scale, and they just load it to the T's with as much detail as they could possibly put into a 1/6 scale figure. Um, the one thing with this Lion-O that and if you zoom in on the upper torso there, Jay, is I was wondering, do you think that might be a butterfly cut, or do you think that's just a
Yeah,
seam?
right here, yeah,
Because
because you
man,
want
if they
you
could
want
go like
Lionel.
this too.
Yeah. Yeah, you want Lionel to grab the sword with two hands, or this is the one that everyone wants, right?
Yeah,
Where you put it right to, because he has to be able to have sight beyond sight, right? That's a
absolutely.
really
I'm pretty
important thing.
sure that's gonna happen. I just would love if he had a butterfly cut, but I don't think they've done butterflies on Mondo figures. So it's probably just in the design. I'm focusing too much on that line. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying, but there's again, this is still an early sketches, early designs, right? But if we take a look at the toyetic version, right?
Yeah,
Um, it again, this will still go through many iterations, but I mean, just the look alone, you know what I mean? Like, holy crap, that is insane, right?
yeah,
That is just a wonderful face, and of course he's gonna have this kind of furry texture on his skin, which
yeah.
is gonna be a lot of fun. And I can see what you're saying. There seems to be this interesting cut here that makes it look like it's almost gonna be an additional butterfly
I
joint.
hope so, man. I hope so because if he has the butterfly joint, then you could definitely do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think you can achieve that pose without that butterfly cut. Or if it's not a butterfly cut, maybe they've kind of engineered a different type of joint where this will kind of overlap. It has a little give, so
Mhm.
the shoulders can kind of cave in forward or backwards without it being an actual, butterfly cut. But time will tell. I'm thinking we'll probably get to see this like face to face in the coming months. So
Mhm.
we got to keep an eye on, all the stops that Mondo's going to be making as far as conventions. For sure, Comic Con is a big one. I think Comic Con would be the place to reveal him officially, but we never know. It might be sooner.
I mean, when they were at Designer Con, we saw Tila, we saw Rogue, right? So it's possible. And Comic Con is what, 3 months, 4 months away, 3 or 4 months away.
That's in July, so we have
Yeah,
May, June, July, 3 months.
yeah. So there's plenty of time. There is plenty of time to get a prototype out, a paint master, right? But I'm just over the moon with this. And again, it's interesting seeing the design to the 3D rendering. I mean,
Right.
those are. I mean, you just do that, right? And you're like, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
How these two actually
Yeah.
come together. Like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you can see how Santa Lucia, right? His designs versus the actual 3D rendering, how
Yeah.
things really shape out. But I mean, everything comes with the base. Like you said, your designs would eventually get made into something like this, right? So
Exactly. Yeah.
it's just insane. It's just pure insanity. Like wow, just wow. And of course, it would have been really nice, or it might be. You never know. You might get the call. The Thundercat symbol might go into the sky,
I'm ready, man. I'm
Jorge, and you might get the call to finish this guy off. You know what I mean? Like that, wouldn't that be something? I
that,
think
that,
that would be
that,
ridiculous. You
that
know
would
what I
be
mean?
a dream come true. And I mean, I have other characters already. I've already designed a monkey in as well. You
Oh
know,
wow, yeah.
so I've been kind of treating it like this job is mine already, and I'm just creating my own stuff in my vision in hopes that you know that vision is shared, and I get the opportunity to work on these. But yeah, this Mumra, I was thinking about it, and I was doing this custom, and I was thinking, he has to be super lanky, super skinny, gaunt, um, but it has to be creepier. Like it has to look a little less cartoony because I don't think Mondo would go in that direction.
Sure.
And what do you think about the idea of having face plates versus
Yeah.
actual heads?
Um, I mean, like it's definitely something where it has a lot of opportunity, 100%. And it probably works better for a character like this,
Right.
because he's so thin, so lanky, and you have this entire wraparound here, right? And you really don't want to be well, not that you don't want to, but it really does come down to the idea that there's a lot of opportunity for that. But at the same time, even if it wasn't a face sculpt, a face swap, I think that for the premium kind of concept with it, I think that a lot of people would appreciate a full head swap, right? But
Right.
this would be a great option for future concepts, right? I think it would really come down to, and this is one's difficult too, right? Because you can't use an existing buck for this version of Mumra.
No,
He's a completely
100%.
new bunk, right?
Yeah.
So
I sent you, Jay, also my concept art for Ever Living, if you want to pop that up.
sure, let me take a look.
That one I worked on a little earlier last year. Um, I've been getting a lot of input from other artists. One in particular that's very well known in the industry, Mr. James Groman. He's an amazing sculptor artist, and I got an opportunity to meet him at PowerCon last year, and he he reached out to me. We had a stream, and he gave me some input. And it's true, when you're designing these figures, you got to work as clean as possible in terms of lines, because when a sculptor gets your art, it's really difficult to interpret that into 3D. So when I would do my art, I would be like doing stippling or cross hatching and that kind of stuff. And concept art doesn't really use that type of detail. So I kind of toned it down when I was doing that kind of detail on the rest of my concept art. So if you look at the Mumra Ever Living, you're going to see a little bit more detail as far as cross hatching and shading and things like that.
Yeah, I'm just bringing them up right now. There was a bit of an issue with the app. Hold on for a second. Last one.
This is kind of interesting. Red Foreman says Toy Shiz is saying Ghostbusters is 6.5 inch.
Is that right? Or
That's what he says. Toy Shiz is saying that. I don't think so. I don't think Mondo does that scale in action figures.
well, you know what? Let's take a quick look. So, taking a break from this for a really quick second. Geek Dad Life actually is the ones who broke the news that Mondo teases real Ghostbusters line at C2E2, and This is absolutely crazy, guys. So the real Ghostbusters is actually getting a line of their own, and we actually were able to. Now these are fan concept arts, so these are not the actual figures yet, uh, but they have announced this
Yeah,
at
that's Alex Brewer,
yeah
fan platform 4.
yeah. So let's go let's go ahead and go to Toy Shiz. So Instagram is it on his Facebook or his
It's
Instagram?
on his Instagram. Let me see if I can get some confirmation of that.
Yeah. Let's have a quick look at this. And Toy Shiz has real Ghostbusters up here. I have confirmed that these will be 6.5-inch articulated set figures. That is insane.
Dude.
Holy crap.
So we're talking about
That is insane.
like Hasbro scale.
That's a game changer. They're getting into 6.5-inch, 1/12 scale. You know, if somebody can confirm that, I think possibly because tomorrow.
I got confirmation.
You did?
Yep, right from the source's mouth.
Wow.
Attack Leader has just confirmed 6.5-inch.
Oh my god, that's crazy, guys. That's a game changer. And they're not going to talk about price right now, obviously, but that is nuts. So I think that Funko is probably going to take the lead on that because I think those would definitely be in line with a retail release because I can't see them doing the same model for that for their 1/6 scale for the 1/6 scale because that would be crazy.
Unless they do waves or like 2-packs, you know what I mean?
No, I know, but when you get to 1/6 scale, it's definitely more of a it's definitely more of a mass market appeal, right? And Ghostbusters, because of the way they the way they're doing things right now, I think that's probably what's well, we'll find out in a couple of weeks in a little while. Hopefully tomorrow on Geek Dad Life they'll have more details because I'm thinking that they'll have some details for because Jay's really into this, so I'm hoping that they contacted him directly and maybe got some details over to him. But we'll see. Obviously, it's nothing set in stone. So
that's mind blowing because for me, I missed the boat with the Diamond Select Real Ghostbusters, which I think were fantastic. But I know Mondo would totally like blow the Diamond versions out of the water.
Yep.
I think with the accessories, interchangeable heads. Who knows? But it makes you wonder though, right? Like obviously Super 7 is nailed down for the 6.5-inch with Thundercats. That's probably why they went 12-inch. But what other IPs could they do in that scale? You know what I mean?
Yep, it's crazy. But here are the original sketches from Jorge. These are Jorge's designs. Again, these are Jorge's designs, guys. just to keep that real. So Jorge, walk us through this, man. Holy crap. He's got 4 arms. No, I'm just kidding.
No, so basically what this is the original art. What I did was I brought down the opacity a little bit. It's just to show how the cape could look when his arms are fully extended up, like just to show scale, how big the cape should be. Obviously it would be fabric, attaches to the wrist cuffs. But yeah, that's just to show the options that you have when you pose them with a cape.
Yeah. Obviously, it's in the Vitruvian Man type of pose, and we all love that, right? But I love the musculature. The face is awesome, right? Obviously, this is going to be soft goods, very much like Super 7 does it. And this guy is just absolutely monstrous. And of course, you have Mamat, which is a wonderful accessory. And would you include him in the deluxe pack up?
He would definitely be like part of the timed edition, So I figured Mamat and these effect hands with him, doing the power attacks, would definitely be part of something like that, as well as the powered up Sword of Plundar.
Yeah.
There is a standard Sword of Plundar that's not powered up that would still be included because, you got to do Ever Living with some sort of weapon.
Absolutely.
You can't just leave that weapon to be an exclusive item.
100%. These are incredible, Jorge. You know, you're incredibly talented. It makes me regret that you didn't go to that design school, because I would have loved to see you working in this industry.
Well, like you said,
Um,
time is just a number. We never know what the future could hold.
yeah,
Um, but it's absolutely, it's still fun, even if it doesn't ever become a thing. The fact that I get to create these things and show people in the social world what my vision of something like that would be, it's still fun, you know?
yeah, absolutely. And these turns are incredible, my friend. Holy crap! I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Um, Obviously, you haven't put in the cuts yet.
Yeah.
The only consideration you had was the shoulder. But yeah, love the powered down sword of Plundar. Looks great. There's the alternate head where he's screaming, which of course Mumra does a lot. And then we have the pointing finger, the splayed hand, the gripping hand, the fists. I love this, and the a more cartoon style head. Is that what that is? Sorry,
That
a comic
is
book style
a
head. Yeah,
Yeah, I guess like because the way this art is, I wish I had a higher resolution one to share with you, but um the way I wanted to do this head is like a timed edition. So it's more of like a more grotesque and scary head portrait
yeah.
than what's depicted in the cartoons. So I just kind of did my own flair on it. And I thought about what would a Mumra look like in a feature film type of thing, you know?
Beautiful, just absolutely
If
stunning.
you zoom out a little bit, you probably see a little bit better detail. But yeah, it was definitely something that I wanted to make it look more grotesque and more realistic, less leaning on the animation.
Absolutely. This is absolutely incredible. Again, Jorge, this is just beautiful stuff, and I hope that you get your chance. You know, I hope that that Peter or anyone on the team gives you an opportunity, and you know, lets you have a crack at this, because again, just like Emiliano, it starts with the concept and then moves into 3D, right? And you know, that's where their the collaboration really starts to shine. And you know, I myself would love to see some of your work get made. But this is just you know, I'm over the moon with what we're finding out today, and hopefully we'll see a lot more characters, you know, being announced very very soon, because this is just blowing my mind. I can't wait to see what they do with Tigra or Panthro or Chitara or the twins, because you know those are very very exciting. Iconic freaking characters, man.
Absolutely. I think, well, for me, after Ever Living, I really hope we get Monkian. I
Oh yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
love that figure. And I think the way Mondo would do it, I actually did a Monkian design as well. But the way Mondo would treat it, like they did with Beastman, it would just be incredible. Not that scale, but just the detail, that simian looking kind of hulking body. I think Monkian will be absolutely bonkers, man.
Clint Jorgensen says Snarf will probably have no articulation. You know, that might not be the case. I think I know what I know what you're thinking. You're thinking something along the lines of this, right? Where
Yeah,
you know, baby, what's it called, baby Cringer. He's got the cuts. You can see the cuts, but he's got no articulation on that, right? But I don't
right.
think so. I think he'd have maybe limited articulation with maybe just his arms move a little bit. But I can see where you're coming from, because if we look at Cal here, I just happen to have all these guys here. You know, if we look at Cal here, he's sort of in the same pose that they have Snarfer that they have Snarf in, right? And
Mhm.
maybe Jorge, maybe that's the key. Maybe the included version with Lion-O is just static, much like the two Driel and Orko that were included with Orko, right? Maybe those two are static, but then the final version with Snarfer, maybe he's fully articulated, right? Maybe that's something that they're thinking about, right? So, again, this is just exciting. Like all this crazy stuff that's happening right before our eyes, Jorge. What a time to be a a toy collector. What a time to be a Thundercats collector, and what a time to just cry and say final rites to our wallets, because this is gonna this this is gonna kill everybody's bank account right now.
Dude, I don't know where I'm gonna put my cat's lair. Do you have a spot for it already?
No, I don't care, man. Like I said, it'll probably live here. It'll probably live here, but it's not going to fit because this thing is way smaller than the cat's lair. You know what I mean? And it takes up this whole area here. It's absolutely crazy. But I don't care. I've been waiting for a cat's lair all my life. So fun fact. I will go ahead and say this because it's probably something nobody wants to hear, but it's the truth. Out of all of the play sets I've ever won in my life, the Cat's Lair has always been number one. Okay, I love Castle Grayskull. I've always wanted the Snake Mountain. This Snake Mountain was a freaking dream come true when they finally announced it for classics. But I was always, just like you, Jorge, I was always like, when are they gonna fucking make a Cat's Lair? Cat's Lair, that is the grail. That is the holy grail of play sets. Okay, like Eternia is fun. Don't get me wrong, and you know what? We have it now. I have Eternia now, but it's staying in the box until I figure out what to do with that, because that's another huge play set, right? But the Cat's Lair will never stay in a box. That as soon as I get it, we are unboxing that son of a. We are unboxing that cat in heat, because it needs to come out. Okay, just to give it that presence, man, that freaking presence. And the only thing more exciting than that right now is this. This right now is the most exciting thing, that we've had all year. Like, holy crap, this is nuts. And
how far? Let me ask you this: how far down the rabbit hole do you think Mondo can go with this line?
Oh my God, come on! They're like, especially because it's Mondo. Especially because it's Mondo.
Super 7.
I mean, okay. Don't get me wrong. I love Super 7. Okay, I do love Super 7. But here's the thing, and this is what's really scary, Jorge. This is what's really scary. Super 7 takes years to come out with waves, right? And what's really scary about Mondo is that in recent times they've been going like every few months has been a freaking new release, a new pre-order. Every few months they're asking us for like $225.
3 months later, you got it in your house.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, slow down. Like, come on, this is not. These aren't freaking, they're not $70 figures, man. These are $200 freaking dollar figures.
We gotta start picking.
Give me a break. Like, slow it down, dude. Holy crap! But at the same time, that's so exciting because we know easily, Jorge, we can finish off a Thundercats team in 2 years. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they really wanted to, which would freaking kill us, it would murder all of us. But they could absolutely 100% do a Thundercats team, at least season one, a season 1 team in 2 years. You know what I mean? It could happen, depending on how, like, because you could release one every 6 months or so, and it would right, and the twins would be in the same pack. You know what I mean? It's possible to do that, but again, our poor wallets, like, you would have to actually, like, sell your second car, in order to get this. It's crazy, right? It's absolutely crazy. But Dave Finelli, yeah, that's a good one, Dave Finelli. Lionel Flocked. What do you think, Jorge? Will they have a special Flocked edition?
I don't know about Flocked. I don't think it would work because it's just the stuff would fall off, and for such a high-end figure. Because look, the Flocked Panther has yet to be put up for pre-order, and it's scary to think, you put down $600 on a piece like that, and for that stuff to fall off, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I know.
I think the sculpted fur is perfect.
No, but they already did it with Panther, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be dropping. I don't know when that pre-order is happening, but they're going to pre-order it eventually. I don't know.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not outside the realm. I mean, that's a $500. That's a $500 figure right there.
I know.
You know what I mean? So that's $500 Flocked. right? This one, this one, oh, it's only 250. You know what I mean? But I mean, seriously, it's freaking crazy. Red Foreman, thanks for the $2 super sticker. We missed this. I apologize, my friend. Just wanted to
You know what I like a lot, Jay? If you look at if you zoom in on the actual render, the unpainted render, um, he has a beard, dude. Like he literally has a sculpted beard. You see it?
Okay, it's a bit of I don't know. No, you know what? It could be. I mean, it does look like that. I'm not
Look at
going to
the
lie,
side
but
render,
I think it's the resolution. Because
no,
if you
no,
look here,
no, it's sculpted. It's sculpted. If you zoom in, like I know on my phone, and when I zoomed in on the computer, I could see it. It's a sculpted beard.
is it
And
really?
then, yeah, but then when it's painted over, you can't tell. But I think that's a cool little subtle thing where they're like, let's give him a little bit of a beard. He's a lion. You know what I mean? It's like in this painted output, you can't even tell. But
No,
you look at the
that's
3D render,
I do see I see that stippling. I do see it.
look at the side profile one.
Yeah, there I can see almost like mutton chops. I can see
And
something,
he's got the goatee going too.
right? Yeah, I can see that. It'll be interesting to see how they because again he's fuzzy all over the place, right? I mean, like we can see that easily, right? But again, these are lower resolution textures. But if you know what, if you're right, that'll be crazy. That'll be crazy. Yeah, more like a again more like a goatee, but very very light. You know, like a Homer Simpson. Like this is kind of like Homer Simpson type. You know what I mean? Where you see the different skin tones, right? But
Right.
yeah, that'll be neat. That'll be very very neat. Again, we're just drooling over these designs, right? So it's pretty crazy how these go. It's not in the original concept though, right? That's an interesting like I don't see the stubble here.
No,
So
no, but
again,
they did do a lot of modifications from
yeah,
Santa Lucia's design to the final, and that always happens. There's always changes and tweaks that happen in production, and once they're in the 3D realm,
yeah, of course. And again, we're nowhere near done yet. This is definitely gonna have multiple changes from multiple different designers probably. But it's just so exciting to see that. I'm over the moon with this. This is just like this would give me all the feels right now. That's
yeah,
crazy. I mean, we've been waiting for a coronation Lion-O forever. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. And then to see the more feral version,
yeah.
uh, cat-like version. These are freaking insane concepts that are being floated around. Like this is just
I
nuts.
can't wait to see the toy photography that they're gonna do with this. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the guy um that did Snake Mountain, Raul Barrero,
Yep.
bro. I can imagine. I wonder if he's working on a cat slayer in that scale because he does those things in his shop, and it's like, wow, dude.
Yeah. Everybody's been saying a lot of people have been saying stuff like when are they going to release a Mondo Castle Grayskull, right? And that is insane. Like that starts at the tip, that starts at the tip of Snake Mountain here. You know what I mean? Like that's way too big, in
That's
my
wild.
opinion. It's
Yeah.
massive. That is a massive thing, right? And I think it would only be the front of the castle. I don't think that they would go much beyond that because again, it's a tough thing to master, right? Masters of the universe, but
Yeah.
it's hard, man. It's really really hard. Ryan Ventek, my wife is very stubborn with finances and refused to let me cash in her life insurance policy for more figures. Ha ha. Ha ha. James Sarapio. What? Wait, Lionel was a furry? What do you mean? He's always been a furry. What are you talking about, dude?
He's a cat, dude.
They're freaking cats. What are you talking about?
Tommy Hodges did the sculpt.
See? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I knew it. I knew Tommy, Sculpt Viper Tommy would be involved. I knew it. 100%. I want to get Tommy on the show at one point because I really want to. He pops in the stream once in a while, and it's always awesome when he hangs around. because honestly, this is just once again something which is just so incredible. And again, thank you, Jorge, for sharing with us these amazing photos, guys. If you haven't already, please definitely head over to Toy Addicts on YouTube. Wonderful content creators, and of course, subscribe to Thundercats Classics on Instagram. What is your new group name, Jorge? It's Thundercats Collectors Group.
Thundercats_classics.
That's okay. But the title says on Thundercats Collectors Group or something like that. I can't remember.
You know, that's something that's interesting. I don't know what I had a Thundercats Classics collectors page on Facebook, and Meta dissolved my channel. I don't know, Meta. Yeah, Meta and Google lately, they don't like me, man.
Yeah. See, that's what it was. Thundercats Collectors Hub.
Yeah,
that's what keeps coming up, which is why I was like, okay. But it is Thundercats_classics, guys. So definitely check this out. All Thundercats, everything, man. Like checking out all the busts from Roloween, sorry. Lot of great stuff here, you guys. If you love Thundercats, if you love Silverhawks, if you love everything about Rankin and Bass, definitely check out Thundercats Classics on Instagram. You will not regret it. And of course, go and do yourself a favor and check out what's your design page again?
JP Arts_studio.
JP Arts_studio. I believe I put the link in there. But yeah, guys, check it out. You know, we have Wendigo designs here. Nosferatu designs. This one, I believe you're working on a toy right now, aren't you?
It's thank you for bringing that up. Not quite ready to make the big announcement, but stay tuned, because I'm gonna have some stuff going on in Monster Palooza next month. So there's something cooking in the kitchen.
That's crazy, brother. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. I mean, look at some of these crazy designs, everybody. Definitely follow Jorge on jparts_studio. Some really cool. Oh man, that is sick. Look at that, Chitara. Oh my god, just gorgeous. And of course, the man himself, Panthro. And of course, Jorge was the one who took a look at these kicks. Those are some amazing shoes, brother.
It was a really cool collaboration with Puma, and to launch the Thundercats sneakers. That was really awesome.
Sweet, man. I love those. And of course, you have a collector's pair right now, and that's just awesome stuff, man. And oh wow, check that out.
Yeah, that was my little first stab at ZBrush.
Dude, you're too full of talented, man. You're just crazy talented, brother. That's insane. Look at that, guys. You're already 1 foot in the door, Jorge. I mean, like it's gonna happen, man. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna recognize your talent, and and it might just be a Kickstarter. You know what I mean? It might be, wink, wink. It might be a Kickstarter that gets all that stuff going, right? So, just absolutely.
Also, just this I'll share here, since you brought it up, anyways. So the project that I'm working on is called From the Realm, and you can actually go to @From the Realm, and there might be some extra stuff in there, but the logo is pretty much finalized. My buddy Jason Bienvenu from Animal Warriors of the Kingdom did the logo for me, so it's some exciting stuff, man.
All right. Not sure if I got the right one. Did you say From the Realm or
From the Realm? Might be under, put from_the realm, maybe. Let me check. Hold on.
No. I got this, but it's there's nothing on it.
I'll tell you right now. From_the_realm.
I got you. Okay.
Sometimes you got to play with these special characters.
Yeah. Very cool. So obviously, holy crap, some really cool designs on this page. So yeah, guys, follow From the Realm, because there's definitely some sort of Universal Monsters vibes going on here. Definitely follow From the Realm, and of course, we just heard another name drop. So guys, some exciting exciting things happening in the world of toys. Everybody, like
So
this.
some breaking news I just got from the floor, C2E2. Although not public, if animation style is what fans want for Thundercats, they can do that too.
Wow, that is scary, man. So basically, this is a possibility. This
Box
is a
art is being
possibility.
worked on right now.
This is a possibility right now, guys. This is incredible. Oh my god, this is just
That
insane.
was Attack
Absolutely
Peter chiming in, by the way.
wow, crazy. Hal Jordan, looks like it's time to sell off the Super 7 Thundercats. Oh my gosh. Dude. What are you gonna put inside your cat's lair? They're all gonna be like Groon. They're all gonna be like Groon the Destroyer standing around the cat's lair. You don't want to do that, man. But
Well,
that's
you know what's
perfect.
awesome is we can actually
That's,
when we get Spectral Groon and
that's what I'm saying.
Spectral Jaga from Mondo,
Yeah,
we
can
can
just
do the battle in the skies.
oh, it would be so good. It would be so good. They're literally having a battle. Oh, so great. They still be too small, right? Because Kessler is gigantic. But it would be great. It would be great just to see them battling in front of it. That would be so great.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, it's kind of surreal, man. To be honest with you, like just seeing this happen. You know, we've talked about it a lot before. With Thundercats, is a property that I feel has always gotten shoved to the side. You know, when Bandai picked them up during the Cartoon Network run, you know, they never finished the line. They never did all the classic looks for the Thundercats, and then they had some really cool designs that they were planning on doing, like these premium 6-inch figures, but they never got them out. And then, you know, Mattel got rid of Matty Collector. So it's like so many hiccups. And then Super 7 finally announced, you know, that they were doing Thundercats. And now it's just a big thing, which, by the way, speaking of Super 7, did you happen to catch the leak on the SDCC exclusives?
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I did see something. What was it again? I remember it flashed in my brain just now because yes, I did see, I did hear, I think I did see a leak. I don't know if I think you sent it to me. If I'm not mistaken,
I want to say, yeah. Let me see. I think I tagged you.
Yeah, I think you did. And it was a thing, wasn't it? Wasn't it the Groon? It was Groon the Destroyer, right?
It was Ghost Groon.
Ghost Groon. That's right.
What the weird thing about that is that he has the 2 tusks, so he's good Groon as a ghost. It's like I don't know.
I do remember that. And again, it's in our chat somewhere. But yes, I do remember that conversation. So yeah, again, things are going crazy right now. And I remember talking to you about this. My problem is they didn't change his sculpt at all. Of course they won't. It's an exclusive, and they just need to make it cheap, right? Sorry, affordable. Sorry for them. So yeah, I totally get it. Because the hips are still the same, right? The hips haven't actually changed, right? But that's okay. You know, again, Ghost Groon taking on Ghost Jaga, it just makes sense, right?
It's kind of funny though because Brian recently spoke to Veebs.
Yep.
And he said that the Thundercats thing they had planned for Comic-Con was no longer happening. It was pushed to 2025. So he was alluding to something happening at Comic-Con, but I took it more like if they were doing like a pop-up shop or something like that, not so much like just a regular exclusive. So being that next year is the 30th anniversary of Thundercats, you know, I think it's going to be a big thing for next year. But yeah, I mean, Ghost Groon, I'm always down with these Ghost figures and stuff. It's just they're kind of expensive, and I understand how some people just don't have $50 to throw around like that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nowadays,
it's just crazy. The current climate we're at right now, it's pure insanity. Clint Jorgensen says C2E2 has totally changed the trajectory of mankind, just like the forest meetings in California. Oh my gosh, dude. You're not wrong though. You're not wrong. Just crazy. Clint's also predicting a Super 7 clearance on Monday.
Close out.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Plastic Collector says, I'm in so much trouble, it's not even funny. Dude, we're all in trouble right now. We are all in trouble right now. It is just absolutely crazy.
Well, we can prepare for trouble because Lionel hasn't even launched yet, right? So
Yeah.
it's like start looking. It's the toy purge, people. If you want to get these Mondo figures, it's toy purge
I
time.
know. It is
Start
tough.
looking in your closet and bins. Here's my take. If it's not on the shelf and it's not displayed, or it's been boxed since you received it, it's time for it to get another home. Because it's like these kind of pieces. I don't know if that happens with you, but it happens to me all the time. I pre-order stuff, right? And I have it sitting in the room and I'll get to it like months later.
Sure.
Whereas there's certain items that the moment they hit my door, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta open this and I gotta play with it because I'm excited about it. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes we order things on impulse, but then by the time they come out, they've lost that flair, they've lost that excitement, so you just kind of put it to the side. And I think those are the perfect items. I'm not saying they're like misfit toys or whatever, but those are the perfect items to go and just like put them on Mercari or sell them to your local LCS and stuff, and just start purging and cleaning up and having a little cushioning for all these awesome Mondos that are coming down the pike, man.
100%. Mirko Darkblade says, I wish they just continue with Motu instead of branching out. You can't. You can't. Business doesn't stay with just one franchise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You need more products to appeal to other fans. And this is a good move for Mondo, because there's not a more dedicated fan base than the Thundercats. We're a small fan base. That's true. We're a smaller fan base than Master Universe. We're a smaller fan base than G.I. Joe, but we are a fan base that has kept the brand alive for decades. It's the love of the Thundercats that has kept it alive. And like I said, if you're a Master Universe fan, this really does speak to you at some basic level. It speaks to you at some basic level. And you know what? Super 7's proven that there's a lot of life in Thundercats, a lot of life. And now it's obvious. It's very, very obvious that Mondo understands that as well. So this is some exciting stuff, guys. This is absolutely insane. Jorge, I want to thank you so much for letting us have a glimpse at this, and congratulations on being the channel to premiere these. My God, this is like a dream come true for both you and I. I think you and I have been talking about this for forever. Mythic Dolphin says Catstar was predicted to arrive October 2024. Is that true?
Yeah, according to Super 7's latest pre-order updates, it's right on track. So October, you're gonna be getting 2 really big boxes, dude.
You know what though, and it's not that I doubt Brian. It's not that I doubt Brian, but many Snake Mountain was delayed, a number of months, and I don't mind. I want it done right. You know what I mean? So if it's delayed, it's delayed. I get it. And it's fine. For me, it's fine. It's fine with that. Blind Robot says, what about the Scarecrow giant variant? If Rogue is starting to ship out, I would imagine it wouldn't be too long for the transparent glow in the dark Scareglow to follow suit very, very soon. A lot of great stuff happening in the toy world. Pedro Lopez, Mondo, bring G.I. Joe, bring on G.I. Joe, please. I think that's tough. Because I think 3.0 already has a 1/6 scale line, so I'm not sure. I mean, I would love to see their take on it. What are your thoughts on that one, Jorge?
G.I. Joe, it's cool. I mean, I like G.I. Joe. I like what Hasbro is doing with classifieds. I'm not really a 1/6 scale guy when it comes to G.I. Joe. Like, I remember Sideshow did a really bang job few years back, and they took advantage when Hasbro was sleeping on the property. But it's not the IP that I would like throw all my money at.
Yep.
For me, it's all about Motu, Thundercats. real Ghostbusters. Oh my god! And
Yeah.
the fact that they're 6.5, that's
yeah.
going to be a lot more affordable.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But yeah, G.I. Joe would be great. I mean, who will not buy them? But like you said, 3-0 is making those figures right now. We got Haya doing the 3 3/4 G.I. Joes. We got another company is doing model kit figures. So there's so much G.I. Joe product that another 1/6 scale competitor, I don't know. I think that's overkill.
But you never know, Jorge. You
Oh.
never know. This has just been an incredible afternoon of just absolute jaw dropping reveals. We have Thundercats. We have real Ghostbusters. What is Mondo going to talk about tomorrow? Let's see what happens. You know, C2E2. It is the place for some massive bombs in the toy sphere, man. Like absolutely massive. Let's see here. Joe Coolman says bye Cash. Goodbye Cash. Paul Akers says 1/6 scale Silverhawks are next. Ooh, you know what? This is definitely it's possible.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's possible.
Potential
And then
Tiger
when
Sharks.
Tiger
You know,
Sharks, yeah, Tiger Sharks.
We're getting Tiger Sharks next year, according to Brian.
I heard about
2025 is Tiger Sharks. So,
Yeah.
you know, before you know it, it's 2025. But I mean, like right now, my head is just wrapped around the potential, the possibilities. What can Mondo do with Thundercats that Super 7 hasn't done? And they're already demonstrating that they got the right idea with this IP. You know, they're doing
100%.
crazy, unexpected stuff with Lion-O. So I can only imagine Ever Living Mumra. It's like,
It's just
you know what I mean?
Possibilities.
Bonkers.
The possibilities are endless. Clint Jorgensen, hopefully do an episode one. Get the hell out of here, man. What are you talking about? You were so ridiculous. Oh man, if anybody actually attempts that, you know, I would 100%. Jorge, I don't know about you, but I would 100% bow down if Brian did episode 1 Thundercats. I would totally bow down. And if nobody knows what we're talking about, that's good. Don't look it up.
An Exodus, I don't want to say box set, but like an Exodus wave.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have you know, Lion-O in the time capsule and stuff.
I know.
Oh, man.
That would be sick, right? That would be just sick. It would be awesome. Mythic Dolphin, Cat Slayer was predicted to arrive in October 2024. Yes, we are looking forward to that. I'm hoping, even if it comes in December, I'm okay with that. I you know, again, take your time. Take your time.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm looking at.
Gotta make space.
Clint Jorgensen, after seeing this reveal, Sword of Omens isn't the only thing aroused. Oh my gosh. Good one, Clint. Good one. Omar V. Flame Toys Model Kit Company. Yes. They're doing some really good stuff. Blind Robot 8413. Not that one, the one next to Godzilla on Mondo booth. The bones are green. Sorry, which one are you talking about? Like, I don't understand. You know, we haven't even gotten pictures of the Mondo booth yet. So, which one? Which Scareglow are you talking about? I guess we'll have to do some research.
There were some pictures of it looks like a variant Scareglow. I think I know what he's talking about from the Mondo booth at C2E2.
Okay,
and it looks like it's a variant.
Okay, all right, that's fine. And again, if we have an opportunity, you know, they're probably going to put it up for sale. They'll announce that pretty soon, probably.
Yeah.
Sunny Sundries. No Motu reveals yet. I would have hoped the new Faker-based 40th anniversary He-Man, but with a removable chest covered revealing the robotic chest inside the cavity. There's still tomorrow. There's still one more day for C2E2. So you never know. They might actually drop us a whole bunch.
I'm wondering about the Scareglow. I'm thinking, I think the next pre-order for Motu is probably going to be their Scareglow with the Nightmare horse.
Yes, I think
they revealed that concept art, and they've also revealed Evil Lynn.
Yes, the console.
So it's safe to say those will be the next pre-orders.
I think so too. I think it will be Evelyn before because probably Evelyn before. Actually, no, maybe not. I think you're right. It's probably going to be Scareglow and the what do they call it? The night. It's not Nightmare anymore. They're calling it something stupid now. Scaremare.
Yeah.
Why
Well, they created it. That's like a totally in-house like
I
scheme.
know,
but it's-
100%. I just don't like the name. The name, like scare, Nightmares to me was a better name, right? Scaremare. I don't know, man. I know it's trying to be clever, but it's and to tie it in with Scareglow, but I preferred Nightmare. Pedro Lopez. I'd like to Mondo do more of a cartoon action figure line rather than a soft goods figure 3.0 does. I hear you. But I don't think
Joe's, yeah.
I know. I don't think it's possible. I think the 1/6 scale, it's locked by 3.0. I think that's probably what's going to happen. Jao Seguro, Micro Mice 1/6 Mondo. You got Nacelle ones, and they're great. Yeah, they are looking pretty good. I hope to review one very very soon. So we'll see what happens. Joe Kuhlman. I love being in my episode 1 look. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you probably run around the house all day with just a waist belt attached to you.
Transparent unitard.
Yeah. Blind robot. He did say if you see Faker, duplicates are coming. Yes, that was true. That was absolute. I remember that. I do remember that. Really chopped. There's a pic of a variant Serglo. It has green bones and red boots. Okay. We shall see. They can't trademark Nightmare. Okay, maybe that's the way they did it. The Crow Z06. I'm ready for Evelyn. I think we're all ready for Evelyn. But again, my wallet, man. This is like all these announcements are just killing it. It's killing it. Ronald Santiago. Saludo des Milwaukee. Milwaukee proud, brother. Milwaukee proud. Good to see you.
What's up, Ronald? How's it going, man?
Good to see you, my friend. Will74. What's going on, brother? How you doing tonight? Oh my God, Jorge. Oh my God. This is.
Well, I want to know, Jay. After Lion-O
crazy
and Ever Living Momra, which let's say he's next, which would be your first pick for the third release?
Oh, that's always a tough question, dude. Why are you asking? Why are you putting me on the spot like that? It's okay. So if we go bad guy, good guy, bad guy, good guy, just that kind of thing, or
Right.
maybe they have two releases every few months. I'd have to say it's a toss up between. And here's the way this works. It's really funny. Female characters are not traditionally the best sellers. So
Right.
I think Chitara would be like a third or fourth, right? Sorry, fourth or fifth. Sorry, but the third character, I think it's a toss up between Panthro and Tigra. I think that those two, because Panthro is such a fan favorite, it would probably be one of those. And then I would love to see, as you said, Monkian. I think Monkian or Jackalman, but Monkian would, like, in my opinion, the way they would treat Monkian like they did Beastman. He's going to be massive. He's going to be huge,
and he'll probably have actual fur.
Yep. Very similar to Beastman. Beastman has all that furry stuff on him, right? And the thing is, I think that they will beat Super 7 to Snow Meow. I think that knowing Mondo, they will do Snow Meow first before Super
Dude,
7.
it makes sense because they could basically reuse Panther Battle Cat.
Absolutely, 100%. The head sculpt will be brand new, but the body is exactly.
But the thing is, like, I don't know if Snow Meow has the clout that a Battle Cat or a Panther have as a standalone release. With the Snowman, maybe, but that's a big dip.
That's $600-$700 right there. That is like
Dude.
That is like a timed edition. That's probably a one-off. You know what I mean? Because Snowman is not an A character. You know what I mean? He's like an okay character, right? Which is why I think they're having such trouble with Snow Meow. Brian just can't justify that type of tooling,
Right.
right? He's massive, right? So it'll be interesting to see where that leads, but I'm excited. At the end of the day, I'm freaking excited. So guys, this has been an amazing reveal. Thanks to Thundercats Classics on Instagram, guys. Please, definitely 100% head over to Thundercat. What am I doing here, guys? Please, when you have a chance, actually right now, follow Jorge on all of his social media channels. Follow him on From the Realm. Follow him on where did it go? Thundercats Classics. Follow him on Thundercats _ Classics. From the Realm. From _ Realm. Follow Jorge on what was the other one at?
Toy Addict 26.
J Parts Studio.
Arts, yeah.
JP Arts, J Parts _ Studio. Follow him on all of his social medias, and of course, follow him right here on Toy Addicts on YouTube. Amazing reveals here, guys. And of course, he's got all the reveals up on the Thundercats Classics. People are already going nuts. Jorge, you got to answer some questions. What is this? What's going on? we gotta explain all this stuff because people are going freaking nuts right now. And of course, people are just looking at this announcement and look at that. They're losing their freaking minds. Absolutely crazy. Jorge, my friend, what are you working on right now when you're not freaking, like revealing such amazing things? Let us know how people can reach you and what you're up to right now.
Just coming up with a bunch of concept art stuff that I would love to see get produced. Currently working on a little something that might turn into a Kickstarter, hopefully next year. And just always being creative and coming up with innovative things, man. As an artist and a collector, it's awesome to be able to not just visualize in my head, but actually do physical illustrations of things that I think would be awesome action figures. So, that's kind of what I'm focusing on right now. I'm kind of learning ZBrush as well. So I'm just trying to dip my toes in as many things I can creatively and just build on myself and my skills to, hopefully eventually be part of the toy industry. And of course, at the end of the day, if none of that happens, just, the passion of the hobby, just collecting, sharing time with you and friends and people of the like that collect. It's really awesome. And it's an awesome little escape from the mundane world. You know what I mean?
100%, my friend. Like it's been a privilege knowing you and following you on your journey. I'm excited about your new endeavors with this toy concepts and things like that. And if you're doing a Kickstarter, brother, let me know. I will be pushing that for you as far as I can. It's such a great opportunity. I'm so excited at the possibilities. And guys, don't forget, follow Jorge on Thundercats Classics. Definitely, he is just killing it right now. Jorge, what are your predictions? Because you've already asked me, what are your predictions for the next Thundercats from Mondo? And you know what? You probably already know. Like, that's probably what's happening right now.
I mean, if you think about it, the way Mondo works, right? Like, they did Deluxe He-Man. Not too long after that, they did Deluxe Skeletor, right? So I think it's a no-brainer to say that maybe Ever Living is the next reveal, Mumra. But who knows? Like, I'm hoping that by this time next year, maybe we have about 3 or 4 different pieces. Panthro is one that is definitely up there in the want list for me as far as the rest of the team. I have some really cool ideas, and I did some early concept art like way last year of what a Panthro 1/6 scale would be like. I think he should definitely come with a Samaflange. That's a must-have accessory. um, his mechanic goggles, maybe like a welding gun. But then I was thinking about effects. Like they should do. A lot of things came out of his nunchakos. So maybe do like some sort of like when he does the gas coming out of the nunchakus or something like an effect that you can attach to the nunchakus. Spinning effect nunchucks like the Four Horsemen did. I think that, and maybe if it works, I would give him a Thundercats Cartoon Network alternate head portrait. With the scar and that more anime look, but it would have to blend with the overall body and build. So they might have to like take some creative liberties on the face color to match that kind of panthro. But yeah, like I think just man, I could sit here and talk for hours about what could be the next Mondo reveals as far as Thundercats, and the potential, the realm of possibilities is so endless, man. Like I said, monkeying for sure with the actual fur on the shoulders. You know, my God, what other characters? I'm thinking Groon. Imagine Groon, like treated correctly. Groon would be bigger than the average Thundercat. He would be a bigger figure, done properly, because the Mattel version is a travesty. Honestly, I feel like he should be redone. He should be revisited from the ground up eventually. Don't think that's going to happen from Super 7. So I'm hopeful that Mondo will give him the right touch. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, just it's so exciting for this line to keep growing the way it is. Like you said, Jay, we never thought we would get a Cat Slayer. And now not only we're getting a Cat Slayer, but we're getting a Cat Slayer that's we don't know where it's going to fit. That's how big it is. We personally saw it at PowerCon last year, and it's a thing of beauty. And man, it's just an amazing time to be a Thundercats fan right now. It's just mind blowing, dude. The only thing we need now is for Adam Wingard to get off his ass and come on social media and say, "Hey guys, my next project is Thundercats." I think that's the only thing we need, because we know that he was tapped to work on Thundercats. He has said publicly that he's a huge Thundercats fan. He has a great story that he developed back when he was in high school, I believe. So, I just want to know what's going to happen with this Thundercats feature film. Like, I think the time is now. The time is ripe for something like that to come to theaters.
I'm gonna just. Here's the thing, Jorge. Since you went there, I believe in a Thundercats movie as much as I believe in a Master Universe movie. It's not going to happen. It's Hollywood is stuck on this stupid idea that anything that goes to a film needs to have a human being in it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You do not have to have humans in a fantasy film, okay? Master Universe should be Master Universe on freaking Eternia. They're already human beings. Let them be freaking human beings in space, okay? And a freaking let them be aliens, okay? Thundercats are freaking aliens, man. They're freaking cat people. Like, they made a Cats movie, okay? Holy crap, they made a freaking Cats movie. They can make a Thundercats movie. Let's get it the fuck done, okay? Like, stop it. Just fucking stop it. Get it done.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Warner Brothers' track record lately. For example, with the Batwoman movie that got shelved, and then Coyote versus Acme got shelved. It's like that's why I'm worried, because Warner Brothers has been doing some really shady stuff with their movie projects. So I don't know. I'm hoping that they do something. There's been some fan casting, and I think it looks really good. Henry Cavill as Lionel, but you would definitely have to do either like prosthetics, or some really good CGI, But I don't think I want an animated Thundercats. I want something physical, like tangible, like actual people acting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Again, it can be done. We know it can be done, right? Like I said, if they did fucking cats, they can do freaking Thundercats, man. Like, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, those they looked freaky in that movie. They
they
looked,
did, dude.
oh my god, I was like, what am I looking at here? And it's a waste because that technology, pardon me, that technology could have been used on Thundercats. Like,
Yeah.
anyway, dreams are coming true, Jorge. Dreams are freaking coming true. We possibly are going to be getting our Cat Slayer very, very soon. The Wily Kit and Wily Cat are finally going to be coming to the Super 7 line. We have everything coming out all at once. The Plundar, the the Lunatax. The Lunatax are slowly coming up. This is an incredible time to be a Thundercats fan. And I want to thank my good friend Jorge from Thundercats Classics for bringing us this incredible news. I want to give a huge shout out to Mondo, all the wonderful people out there. Tommy Hodges, what a master! Oh my, absolute boss. And again, guys, you heard it here on Toy Addicts, Thundercats, Thunder. Bring up that shirt, Jorge.
Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Oh,
That's right, baby. That's it. Pull up that shirt. All right, pull it up. There we go. That's what we're talking about, baby. That's what we're talking about. I got nothing on my shirt, but yes, that is what we're talking about, baby. Thundercats are on the loose, Jorge. Thundercats are loose. This is crazy, man. This is nuts. Thank you again, Jorge. This has been an absolute pleasure.
for sure, man. And we'll be doing it again once we get more information on other figures and the next step for Lionel. Obviously, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have this thing by Christmas. So
No, I need money. I need money. A little bit longer, just a little bit. I'm okay with waiting. Last comments before we log off, everybody. Thank you guys again for being here. You guys are amazing. Ryan Ventek, I'm sure Mark Wahlberg is free and available for Thundercats movie. No, I'm sorry. He's no. I think an argument can be made that The Rock could be someone, but he's too tall for Panthro. I think that's the only problem.
Yeah.
He's way too tall for Panthro, right?
No.
Unless they again they reorganize like he's the brawler or something, something like that. But anyway,
Yeah.
Henry Cavill as Lionel would be insane. You know what I mean? I think that would be a really good fit. But yeah, where there's a will, there's a way. But you know what? They're screwing it up every day. So we will see what happens. The cute cult, Thundercats the musical. Dear God, no. No. Achilles, Jay's all fired up. Yes. Of course I'm fired up. Oh my God. Who wouldn't be fired up? Guys, we're all going to be poor by the end of the year. This is going to be nuts. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Frankie Rivera, Thundercats movie is happening. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'll believe it when I see it. Giraffe. Carrot Top would have. Oh my God! Please, why talk about? Oh my God, no! I'm not even dignifying that with reading it. Achilles, Cavill, yes. J Mac, 77. I mean, we have Thundercats Roar. Oh God, why, dude? Hang your head in shame.
That can't even be canon, bro.
Hang your head in shame, Jay. How dare you bring that into this conversation? Oh my God. Only 80s Thundercats in this room. Only 80 cats. Only 80s. I mean, it's got its place, but no, not today. Freaking bring it down. Why don't you bring it down? Jay Corden and Lady Gaga for no. Oh my God. Whatever. James Corden. I don't know, man. But not Lady Gaga. I'm sorry. Exactly. That's my reaction. Frankie Rivera, Thundercats. Oh yes, brother. We're on cloud 9, dude. We're on cloud 9. Would love Cavill, but the studio would change the movie from Thundercats to Thundercats Roar. Dude, stop saying that shit. Oh my God. Stop it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. Jorge, last words, because you, my friend, have made this happen. What are your thoughts on the future of Thundercats? Where are we going from here, my friend?
Man, the Thundercats, the world of Thundercats is it's beaming right now, man. There's so much hope. There's so much excitement brewing. The fact that Mondo is in the mix now with their amazing creative team, and their amazing vision. It's just so boundless. The potential of amazing 1/6 scale figures. I just can't wait to see this Lion-O in person with all the bells and whistles, all the pieces, all the accessories, and to have them on my shelf and do an unboxing live in the coming months. It's just such an exciting time. To see something from concept to actual tangible thing, all the steps through. It's amazing. And if you're a Thundercats fan, it's just, I don't know. All I can say is save your money. If you only collect Thundercats, then that's great because you're good. You only have Super 7 that brings out a wave every year. But Mondo is going to be dishing out figures left and right, maybe like every 3 to 4 months. So prepare those wallets or start looking for those side hustles, people, because we're going to need a lot of extra cash. That's for sure.
Oh my God! No, more truer words have never been spoken. Oh, Jorge, we're in trouble. Jorge, we're in trouble, brother. We are in trouble. Oh my God! Oh my God! This is crazy. This is crazy. I want to thank you once again, Jorge, for bringing this to us. I wish you the best of luck in getting on the front door with Mondo in terms of your toy concepts. I think they're amazing. I think you deserve all of that opportunity. I think it would be incredible. I hope that your new project, hush hush, right? We can't talk about too much, but I hope that it does really well. And I hope everything works out for everybody. But Thundercats fans, we're in trouble, man. We're in trouble. We are in big trouble.
Definitely.
Last comments before we log off. Frankie Rivera is not coming up. There it is. Vin Diesel is Panthro. He's too old. He's actually, you know what? What do you think? Yeah, I think maybe the aged look works for him, right? Maybe that's true. Actually, all right. You know what, Frankie? You got one, man. I think I agree with you. Family. That's right. Family. Family. So stoked. Yes, we are all freaking stoked. Cute cult. There's some Thundercats hoes in this house. Easy, brother. Easy. Yes, we're all them Thundercat hoes, man. All them hoes. Yo, Joe C. Just got into He-Man and X-Men Mondo. Now this. Bye-bye my money. Yes. Save your pennies, everybody. Save your pennies. We're bye. And last comment before we log off. Ryan Ventek, stop reading our silly comments, Jay, and go lie down. What the hell? Okay, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if I should read that name, but what's going on, you? No 1/12 Lion-O? Brother, we already have a 1/12 line. he's standing over here. 1/12 Lion-O is right here, brother. Yao Jorge, help me out. How do you pronounce that again?
William Poulter is perfect for Lion-O.
No, I was talking about the name.
Zhao.
Zhao. That's right, Zhao. William Potter is perfect for Lion-O. I don't know. That's an interesting idea. Maybe. You never know. Bloodsport, don't show this to me. I'm trying to save money. On that note, everybody, we are all trying to save money. We're all trying to save money, brothers, but it is not possible.
Today we are enablers.
Yes, we are. Yes, this is only 1/6 right now because that's what Mondo does. But apparently they're getting into 1/12. Let's figure that one out. Nader, hope the quality is good as Mondo Motu. Yes, time to save some money. Yeah, exactly, everybody. Achilles has the last word. Guys, thank you for being here this afternoon. It's been an absolute pleasure. I want to thank Jorge again. Thundercast Classics. Give him a like and a follow. Tell him that Jay sent you. And of course,
thank you, Jay. Always a pleasure. Man. Thanks.
Always a pleasure to have you here, Jorge. And of course, guys, follow Toy Addicts on YouTube because they are up and coming, and you guys have to follow that channel. Guys, thank you so much for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Together, let's do this together, Jorge. 1, 2, 3. Thundercats. Come on, Jorge. Thundercats.
Ho!
Good
Later,
journey,
man.
everybody.
Take care.
Geek proud.
Bye, everybody.